On a chilly autumn night, in a small village nestled deep in the forest, there was a legend whispered among the townsfolk. Asterisk, asterisk, the lantern man dot asterisk asterisk. It was said that once every 10 years, during the new moon, a mysterious figure would wander through the village. He was dressed in ragged clothes, his face hidden in shadow, and he carried a lantern that flickered with an eerie, unnatural glow. The light from the lantern was unlike anything anyone had ever seen, pale, cold, and almost alive. The lantern man only appeared when the night was at its darkest, and those who saw him were never the same. They would be drawn to the lantern's light, unable to resist following it into the woods, no matter how much they tried to fight the urge. Some would vanish without a trace, while others returned, changed. One such night, a young boy named Elias heard the legend from his grandmother, who warned him to stay inside on the night of the new moon. But Elias, curious and skeptical, couldn't help but wonder if the lantern man was real. That fateful evening, as the moon disappeared from the sky, Elias peered out his window. In the distance, through the trees, he saw it. The faint flicker of a lantern, bobbing slowly toward the village. Heart pounding, Elias grabbed his coat and slipped out of the house, following the light. It seemed to beckon him, drawing him deeper and deeper into the forest. The farther he went, the colder the air became, and the more oppressive the darkness grew. Yet, the lantern's glow remained steady, always just ahead of him. Finally, Elias found himself in a clearing. The lantern man stood there, silent and still, the glow of his lantern illuminating his gaunt, pale face. Elias froze, feeling a chill run down his spine. The figure raised the lantern high, and as its light spread across the clearing, Elias saw them, dozens of people standing among the trees, their faces blank, eyes hollow. They were the missing villagers, trapped in the lantern man's curse. Before Elias could move, the lantern man turned toward him. The light from the lantern grew brighter, enveloping him, and Elias felt an icy grip take hold of his mind. He tried to scream, but no sound came. The last thing he saw before darkness consumed him was the lantern man's twisted grin. The next morning, the villagers found Elias wandering near the edge of the forest, his eyes vacant, and his lips whispering a single phrase over and over. Follow the light, follow the light. To this day, no one knows what became of Elias's soul, or why the lantern man chooses his victims. But every decade, the village prepares for the night when the lantern's glow returns, and they pray they won't be the next to follow the light into the darkness.